Why they hate, gotta keep this shit going, yeah, it's time to elevate. I done jumped up in the game and they wonder where I came from. They know I'm not the same rapper claiming that they bang some. Did it on my own, knew the hustle gon' pay. Some haters gon' hate, yeah, they always gon' say some. Ammunition for spitting rounds, didn't hear me but you listen now. Bitch, I'm with the game missing now. Really did it, I was flipping pounds. Thanking God that I made it out. No more sleeping on my sister's couch. On my house, you can't kick me out. Living life what I'm about. We gon' hustle every day. Best believe I'm getting money, yeah, homie, self-pay. Got a lot of bad bitches, is the reason why they hate. Gotta keep this shit going, yeah, it's time to elevate.
They said we weren't shit, now we up in this bitch. See, I provide for my kids off the words that I spit. Got a pistol, remain close, I refuse to forget. These jealous motherfuckers wanna see the dime slip. Made a plan to get rich, see I was sitting behind bricks. They told me
Yo, what up, everyone? Welcome to the G-Lew Show After Hours Live. I know we got a late start. We got some technical difficulties, but we are here. I am your host with the most, Big G-Lew, and I got a special guest tonight. Hold on one second. What up, everyone? It's G-Lew. Like I said, I got a very special guest tonight. My homeboy, he's right here. He's here. NDUB, he's back. What's popping in? Dub. Can you hear me? Hold on. I don't know if he can hear me.
I can hear you now.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
What's up, man?
What's up, homie? How you doing, bro?
Good, bro. Right here. Glad to be back on the show, man. Always a pleasure.
Yes, sir. What you been up to since last time we talked to you, homie?
Man, I think last time we talked, I just had dropped that track with Bozo. I believe it was around that time. Not too far from that time, but I've been actually putting on shows together. I don't know if last time we talked I was doing the shows already, but I'm getting deeper and deeper into it now. I got one coming up here in August 19th too, so just been doing that. My music, I'm always working on the music. That, my acting, trying to do it all, man. Trying to do it all.
Yeah, you definitely, like you said, the acting as well, because I think I initially knew you from the acting because I got hooked up with you from the homegirl from Bernice, yeah, Bernice from the Ages, the video, yeah. So initially, that's how So how's that been going with the acting and all that?
It's going good. It kind of slowed down a little bit because they have they have like a shutdown because the writers are trying to get that they're on strike.
Yeah. Right, exactly.
So all that shit down behind them. I mean, they're allowing me smaller productions right now, but nothing big right now, just because of that situation. But I go to school every week, so we constantly working.
Hey, talk to me about that writer strike thing. Like, how serious is that? Because like I'm hearing that really affects a lot of shit right now. Like, how serious is that?
It's so serious that I had to go for smaller productions. I had to go to set at 9 a.m, and they were parking us in different places, but we didn't shoot until 5 p.m. because they'll come and they'll block the driveways for people won't get in. They'll even get down with people. They're serious about it, bro. I mean, to me, it could be done a different way, but then again, I don't know what it all is involved in it, So, it gets pretty crazy, bro, with that whole writer's block.
Wow. Yeah, I know that affect like I've just been hearing it affects a lot of stuff that people may not know, but like it affects a lot of what's going on. And I'm sure that's going to affect because a lot of people don't know, like a lot of stuff is pre-recorded or recorded beforehand. So what happens when, like, I'm sure a lot of stuff is already recorded, but like you said, now that they've been on strike and nothing has been going on, like, how is that going to affect, shit down the line?
It's affecting people because people ain't working. And, with the movie thing, it's like everything else. There's different compartments, and these compartments, when it comes to movie shit, is very important. It's very important. So one compartment's taken out, everything stopped,
Right.
And these are the people that are writing the content, you know, what we're watching all the time. So it's pretty fast. FX is pretty fast at dropping stuff. They probably shoot like a month or two in advance, and then they're putting it out, you know, on certain shows. So I mean, if they're stopped writing, you know, it affects everything, bro.
Right, right. Wow.
Definitely affects people's money, you know.
Right, right. What would you say you have the most, since you do both? Like what would you, what do you have the most love for? Where's your heart at the most, in the acting or music?
It's hard, bro. It's like a tricky question because music is the reason I'm doing everything I'm doing now. You know, music has been my passion since I've been, you know, 10 years old, bro. And I got into acting 3 years ago, and I feel just as strong about acting. And I have progressed a lot more in my acting quicker in these last 3 years, and I've been doing it all my life, you know.
Right, right.
But I know acting is gonna be with me all my life, and music is too. You know, I'm just gonna be playing different lanes. You know, I just got a little distribution deal, so I'm gonna put out a couple little albums, see where that goes, and if not, I already got an artist I'm managing, so that's gonna be the long term goal. You know, just having my own camp and discovering new artists, talent, and giving them the opportunity I didn't have as an artist, bro. You know.
Right,
Showing them the right path. So yeah, bro, that's the main goal, just having an empire of acting, music, everything in entertainment. That's the main goal right now.
Right. Let me ask you this too about the music. Like you say you rap as well, you're artist, but you more so like to be in the business side of it now. Do you what do you think about how the music game is right now, the industry and how it works and the independence and, you know, the whole get down to streaming? Like, how do you look at that now, opposed to, I don't know how when you started in the game,
Yeah.
but how when it changed over to totally how it is now, digital and no more CDs, you know, and just how the game works now. Do you like that? Is it a positive or a negative for you?
And it has pros and its cons, you know. Back then you had to be spending some shit for people to even listen to. Now
Right.
it's more about like the vibe,
Right.
just, you know, your whole personality. I think
whatever
it's
you can
just a
sell.
whole round package deal, you know. And it's
Yeah.
not really about lyrics how it used to be back then, you know. It was, I would say it was a lot less competition, but a lot harder to get your music out there, you know. So
Exactly.
I feel certain ways about it. Like it's better now, but then again, anybody can be a rapper, you know. So I come from the era where you had to be spitting that shit to even, you know, you get booed off the stage, you know.
Now you don't have to really face that, you know. But do you I mean, like, far as for you, do you like where music is now, or what do you think about it? Because it's you know,
I mean, I like it, bro. I mean, it's not like me. I grew up off Pac, West Side Connection, Biggie, you know, all that type of stuff, Eazy-E. So that was what I grew up off of. So it's a lot different now, you know, which is cool. But like I said, the thing I don't like about it, anybody could be a rapper, you know. But I respect all talents, you know. Even if you're not a lyricist, as long as you're bringing something and you're creating something, you build it from the ground up, you know, I respect it, bro. I can't knock it.
Right. That's right. I could dig it. Hey, tell us, you know, since we seen you last time, you know, you recently dropped this new visual for your video and song. Tell us about this, because I want to bang that. I was bumping it when you first dropped it, you know, and the visuals are crazy. You know what I mean? With the ladies and all that, you really took it, you know, step your game up, man. So tell us about this song and video. Like, what is this about?
Yeah, so you guys make sure you guys check this video out. It's called The West. I'm gonna be dropping on Latin Beats pretty soon, but right now it's on my YouTube at NDUB Music, shot by Manny. you know, we shot at the stadium because I do a lot of shows up there. So we shot in the little VIP room. The model, my homegirl Claire, you know, she don't even do music videos, but I haven't done one in a while. She's like, I'm gonna come out there and mess with you. And she came out, she stays in LA and came out to Atlanta and, you know, just made it. It was all pretty much last minute, bro. Because I had a whole different idea. I had a whole different cameraman and he wasn't picking up his phone. So I hit my boy Manny all same day and we just switched it up. And me and Manny are like, we work together good, bro. So we're just right here eye to eye, bro. And we work, you know, when we're there, we just come up with ideas and it went smooth, bro. It was cool. People were driving by the stadium thinking there was a whole show going up there because we had about 30 bikes up there. We had probably like 20 cars. It was a whole little like party, man. But if anybody been to my videos, they know like you have a good time at my videos. I'm gonna feed you, I'm gonna give you some drink, we gonna smoke, whatever it is you do, just have a good time, you know?
Right. Hey, how long did it take like you like, because it seems like you said you know good etiquette and how to do the video, to shoot, to treat people. How long did it take you to get to that point, and who taught you like about, you know, how these things work, you know, and how you know, to do these things professionally, give a good video shoot and everyone be happy?
To be honest, before I wouldn't do that stuff. I would say when I got into my acting, when I started getting into my acting, because I would go on these sets, and on some sets they treat you real good, you know, and it makes you want to be there and want, you know, to support this artist because you're being taken care of at the same time, you know. So
Right.
that's how I came about, you know, just taking care of, because a lot of people come out for free, you know. Time is money, man, and people come and support. So the least I can do is, you know, give them a good time, show them some hospitality, and yeah, people, you know, I'm like that. You look out for me, I'm gonna look out for you 10 times more. So
Right.
that's why people rock with me. You know, they got my back because they know I'll do the same for them.
Yeah, that's very true. I just wanted to know, like, how did you learn, you know, where did you get your game from? Because I even remember that from our first even interview, like, you know, so it was just like, even when we decided to do it again, it was like love, and you know what I mean? Because I just remember you were a good dude, man, you know what I mean? And I've been following you, what you've been doing and all that, and the growth, homie. So it's like all well deserved, homie. You're a solid homie, bro. Yes, sir.
Appreciate that, man. Hopefully you can come out the 19th. You already know any events we do, you got all access, bro. Anybody you want to bring.
Sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate that, homie. So let's do it like this. Let's get into this new video the homie just dropped, The West, and tell us like the inspiration. Like, you know, I already know, but people may not know, like, The West. What was the inspiration? What made you come up with this and create the visuals for this?
It's just really, well, the main reason the West Coast, obviously, right? But I had to come with something hard, and you know, I'm from the West Coast, so it's been a little while since I dropped some, so I just had to let people know, you know, I'm coming, bro, and this is what I'm repping, and this is what I'm about, and I'm coming, bro. So just, you know, I do all kinds of different music, but this new shit, like the new shit I'm working on now, bro, is definitely gonna be something, you know, for the books, bro. So
right,
I'm giving them my all, bro. All fucking my whole life since I was 10 years old, you know.
Hey, tell us about the casting for this video. Like you got all these, you know, ladies in the bikinis. Like, who did the casting, or did you just, you know, I know you're a young player, so was it just an easy call, or like what was going on with this video right here, bro?
Yeah. So it was just like I said, I fuck with a lot of people, and I'm a solid dude, and I try to stand right by people. So it was just phone calls. A lot of them were my homegirls. 2 of them were models, which the homegirl Claire is my homegirl too, you know. So
right,
she booked the other little model for me, and so it was 2 of them, and then everybody else just came through on the strength, you know, and showed love.
Right. That's right.
Yeah. I had a shout out to Peach and Queen. She does a show as well, bro, and she showed up. She shot all the behind the scenes. Um, I was so busy putting it all together last minute, I didn't even have no, you know what I'm saying?
So
No,
you
like,
came up with the like pretty much co-directed it, came up with the storyline, like who came
yeah,
up with the whole concept?
pretty much just me and Manny.
Okay,
I said I don't really want a storyline it. It's just
let's just do it.
we're on our way somewhere. We get there, we're chilling right there. Then we go to the VIP lounge, and I just wanted to do it more music. Usually my stuff is storyline, but I just wanted to make more a statement, like I'm here. Like just to get people kind of listening and watching.
Right. And why? Let me ask you this too, because I noticed you said earlier that the other video dude didn't come through. Then you had the homie Manny, and that's your guy. Why wasn't even Manny the first? Like I would.
Man, because Manny, I had hit him up, but he had changed his number.
Okay.
So sometimes the gram, especially when I'm doing all these events, I really don't like to talk to people on the gram because get lost in the messages, bro.
Right,
so I was texting him and I really thought he was busy, bro. He wasn't getting at me. So I finally had to go on the gram and hit him up like, what's up? You got the same number? And he didn't. So luckily he wasn't busy and came out,
Okay, got you. Okay, just wanted clarification. So
Yeah,
this right here,
I rock with Penny, I
that
rock
part,
with the pamps, but it all worked out.
and quick shout out. I don't know, if you the connection anymore, whatever. But shout out to the homegirl Bernice. If you are still in contact with her, how is she doing, and what is she up to?
Yeah, she's still doing her thing, man. Bernice is a beast, bro, at what she does. She's good at what she does.
Yeah.
Nothing but love for her. She's doing. I know. She used to have the casting agency, but now she's doing management. So she stepped up. A lot of artists. Got some big projects coming up. So she's doing her shit, bro. I seen her at the Chicano Film Festival, I believe it was, about a month ago. We chopped it up. She's doing good, bro. She's doing good.
That's what's up. Shout out to the homegirl Bernice. Met a lot of people through her. You know what I mean? Shout out to her. But yeah, without any further ado, let's get into this new video, The West, by the homie NDUB. And clarification on the name again. I know we talked about this last time, but even for the people who want to know what's the name, is it pronounced right? Like even when they want to look you up, because even when I earlier I had some complications. I had to remember how to word it and all that. So tell us about the name, whatever, the what it's about and how to pronounce it properly so the people can look it up.
Yeah, so it's NDUB, which is dub is abbreviation for W, and it stands for nationwide. I started my company. A lot of people didn't know I started my company, Nationwide Promotions, and a lot of people didn't know that's me. So that's another little AK that's coming on, Mr. Nationwide, which stands for NDUB. Yeah, so that's
where did the K come in though?
The K, so I've been having this name forever, bro. It was Nationwide Kid, then I changed it to Nationwide Known, and then the homies would just call me Dub, and then NDUB stuck on the music shit, so I just ran with NDUB, But yeah, it was NDUB K, and it just evolved to NDUB, bro. And some people just call me Dub.
Now when the people want to look it up properly though, like how did they look it up? Because it may be confusion.
Yeah, NDUB, just NDUB, N space DUB. And I'm on all social platforms, everything. You can find me on that. You can Google it, it'll pop up. Yeah, bro. And if they want to check out my acting stuff, we'll get to that later after the song. No, bang that track one time, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it, homie. Check this out. It's a new video by the homie NDUB. It's the that's hard. I like that. I like that. Everyone's going up in the comments. They like that one, bro. That's hard, man. The West.
Hey, everybody, man. Salute to everybody.
I gotta run that back. That's hard, man.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, man. So with that song right there, I know you're gonna put on Latin Beast and all that. What do you got coming? Do we have a whole project album, or are you just going with the singles right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna put out a couple singles, but I am working on the album, which is my first album because I only done EPs, I only done singles. You know, I've been waiting for something special, and I signed to GT Digital Distribution, which is Gold Toes under Empire.
Shout out to Gold Toes.
Yeah, for this distribution deal. So I'm gonna put my all into it, bro, and you know, I'm gonna come with some shit. So we're gonna put some marketing behind it and make something happen with it.
Right. Right. Shout out to Gold Toes. I see he's been doing a lot. Is that like the new, like, is obviously he has a good thing going, but as far as the distribution, is that a good look what Gold Toes is offering? Because I know a lot of people have been fucking with the homie lately.
Yeah, bro, because you get to the kind of deal, you know, I own my music, I own my masters, you know, publishing. So it's not like you be an independent artist with a distribution deal. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So and it's just what I upload with him, what we work on. So it's not exclusive. You get what I'm saying? So he's really out here. Yeah, it helps him out too, but he's more helping people, bro. And we need more homies like that, bro. You know, we need more homies that because like I told you, bro, I've been doing this shit a long time, bro, and I never, you know, and I put in my work, bro. You know, I paid my dues. I fucking did a lot of stuff, did a lot of, you know, and I was just never given that opportunity, bro. It's like, cause it was weird. People don't want to see you doing good or something, you know.
Right.
Or they do it if it's beneficial to them. You know, there's a lot of people. Not to be on no negative shit, but there's a lot of in the industry that, oh, hey, I'm doing this for this person, doing this for that person, you know, all for show and shit. But it's only because it's beneficial for them, bro. Like, and that's a lot of motherfuckers, bro. Like, genuinely, there's not a lot of people that be like, look, I'm a, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna help you out. I see you working. Let me try to get you to that next level. You know what I'm saying? I never had that, bro. But I'm gonna be that for people. And, you know, shout out to the homie for giving me that opportunity, bro. You know?
Right. How long did it take you like to learn that though? Because it takes a time to be in this game or deal with, you know, I mean, because it's different from the streets. You may have dealt with it in the streets and had homies have been doing your thing and dealt with that shit in the streets, but the industry is different. You know what I mean? So how do you you know, how does one or yourself like learn from that and get to a point where you understand that? You know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't. They can get caught up in that.
Yeah, so I mean at first, bro, my bad. Ask the question again, bro.
No, I'm saying, how do you, just like you just spoke about how you learn from that and know about how people can try to use you or what, you know, a lot of different things, obstacles you go through, you know, with being in this industry and then dealing with friends or people that you used to deal with, and it's different. Yeah. Like I'm saying, how long did it take you to learn that, you know, dealing with this industry shit?
Yeah, long time. You know, it started when I first started trying to do it. People always just trying to crush your dreams. Yeah. Oh, you know, that's okay. You're not good enough or shit like that. You know, it started with that. And then when I actually started doing stuff, it's people not liking it, but I started noticing, this is when I started knowing, like, people would be like, oh, I see you doing your thing and stuff. You know, I see you doing your thing, but they wouldn't like my shit never, bro.
Right.
So you see my shit, but you don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I was dealing with that, but it got to a point where I got over that shit, bro. I'm like, you know, let me go put this in front of people that are gonna support me, that are gonna mess with me. And it's all experience, bro. All experience. But to answer that question, it took me 10 plus years to realize a lot of stuff, bro.
Hey, you know,
I just started realizing shit probably 4 years ago, bro. You know, on certain shit, but where I'm at now.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's a trip, like you just said, like you can have people around you or people you know or people, you know, and like you said, you could be doing your stuff, but they really like not supporting it or just low-key hating or like you said, and it takes for you to maybe, you know, other people to like it now, and you're blowing up on, you know, different ways now opposed to that, and they see it now, and now they come back and say, oh, you know what I mean, like they were loving it from the jump, but they weren't. You know what I mean? So it's like, how do you like deal with that shit, like the fake shit? You know what I'm saying? Because now you blow up and they see it. Now they want to come and show love.
Now that's what they're doing now. At first they're like, oh, he's gonna fall off. He's making a little noise. But now that it's like on a big level, bro, they ain't got nothing else to do but to do this. You know what I'm saying? Or like my shit and share my shit and act like they always been down. But like you said, bro, street shit from entertainment is different. And you would think there's more shit in the street shit, but in this entertainment business, bro, oh, I tell you, man, you gotta be careful, bro, because a lot of people just come around just to step on you to go to the next place, and once they're done using you, they just won't deal with you. There's a lot of people like this, bro. So, you know, from dealing with that shit so many years, I can spot it from a mile away now. You know, from that genuine, from that fake shit to the genuine shit, you know. I ain't about people tell me this all day. I'm like, okay, show me something, bro. You know, I'm a doer, I'm an action person. So you can tell me this and that, and I'm not gonna get excited about it. I'm like, show me, you know. Once you show me, then we're talking, bro.
That's right.
Let
me see. Let me go to this track right here. We got another one with you and the homie Bozo. I love this shit too. We don't have the visuals though, but I'm gonna play the song though. So you see.
That shit's almost at 3 million views on YouTube.
Yeah. Crazy.
That song's still going up.
We gon' hustle, we gon' hustle, we gon' hustle every day. Best believe I'm getting money, yeah, homie, sell pay. Got a lot of bad bitches, is the reason why they hate. Gotta keep the shit going, yeah, it's time to elevate. I done jumped up in the game and they wonder where I came from. They know I'm not the same rapper claiming that they bang some. Did it on my own, knew the hustle gon' pay. Some haters gon' hate, yeah, they always gon' say some. Ammunition for spitting rounds, didn't hear me but you listen now. Bitch, I'm with the game missing now, really did it, I was flipping pounds, thanking God that I made it out. No more sleeping on my sister's couch. On my house, you can't kick me out. Living life, what I'm about. We gon' hustle, we gon' hustle every day. Best believe I'm getting money, yeah, homie, sell pay. Got a lot of bad bitches, is the reason why they hate. Gotta keep the shit going, yeah, it's time to elevate.
They said we weren't shit, now we up in this bitch. See, I provide for my kids off the words that I spit. Got a pistol, remain close, I refuse to forget. These jealous motherfuckers wanna see the dime slip. Made a plan to get rich, see I was sitting behind bricks. They told me I was crazy when I shared what I wish. Now they see it was a promise, I'm Muhammad with this gift. The greatest of all time, use my words to uplift. And my dogs doing life, let me share with you this. They can never trap your mind, you can rise from the shit. You ain't drop a fucking dime, you ain't budge for the pigs. You're the motherfucking pride of the hood and the clique. You other bitches lie, to survive you a snitch, but this ain't no kind of life. When you hide who you is, your own kids gon' deny. You ain't nothing but a bitch, I know it hurt deep inside when I'm talking my shit.
We gon' hustle, we gon' hustle, we gon' hustle every day. Best believe I'm getting money, yeah, homie, sell pay. Got a lot of bad bitches, is the reason why they hate. Gotta keep the shit going, yeah, it's time to elevate. I've been dreaming of the moment where the money steady flowing. I've been working so hard and this shit is finally showing. Had a couple bumps in the road, but I kept it going. Why they trying to stop him? Tell me why they trying to slow him down. Fell off, but I picked it up. Fuck you if you switching up. Feeling good, my money up, my chain out and my toolie tucked. This my time, I'ma live it up. It's all grind, get your hustle up. It's a process that you gotta trust, believe in it and it'll come. We gon' hustle, we gon' hustle, we gon' hustle every day. Best believe I'm getting money, yeah, homie, sell pay. Got a lot of bad bitches, is the reason why they hate. Gotta keep the shit going, yeah, it's time to elevate. We gon' party, we gon' party, we gon' party every day. We gon' have a little fun off this money that we make. Got big booty bitches, is the reason why they hate. We ain't going nowhere, nah, bitch, we here to stay.
Hey. Homie and Dub. Banger, another banger. Hey, you got another one though, homie, like with King Lil. Like you got shit over here like tucked away, bro. Like you got another one with King Lil G, homie. Like talk to us about this, man.
Man, that's one of my favorite projects right there. My boy Andy directed it. I little feedback. I can hear you talking.
Yeah, I think that's it now.
Okay.
I bet.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. So we did it in downtown LA. You know, my boy Loyalty. Shout out to my boy Loyalty. He's the one that made it happen. You know, that's his homie growing up and shit. And you know, he made it happen. We went to the studio in Burbank, and King Lil G is a talented ass dude, bro. You know, I had some shit. We wrote some shit in the studio, and I spit the hook. He's like, let me hear the hook. So I spit the hook, but I had the hook. It was like double, you know what I'm saying? It said 4 bars and then 4 bars again. And he's like, right. Nah, that's a hook. He's all, but do it like this, you know what I'm saying? Switch it up. So all right, so I switched it up. I write my little shit. And then I had a verse, bro. Well, I was writing, right? King Lil G gets done. He's all right, I'm ready. He gets up in there, bro. Fires that motherfucker up, bro. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm taking this home, bro. I'm taking this home. As long as it's good, bro. So
right.
Yeah, because you know, I had to marinate on that one.
Did you feel like funny about that? Like when you said you had like a poster, like you couldn't get it done right then, and you were like cool with it, like fuck that, I'm gonna go do this right.
Yeah, I want to do shit right. You know, I think he understands. He's an artist, so he knows that I'm gonna take it home and take my time with it, and not just put no bullshit. He don't want no, you know, me to just rush some shit, and if I ain't feeling it at the moment, you know. So he was like, nah, yeah, you do that, bro. You know, so that gave us more time just to chop it up. And you know, I went back in there the next week, wrote that shit right away, you know, use his verse as my motivation. Right. And I think that brings the best out of me when there's a bar set, you know. You gotta come with that shit, bro, you know.
So with that being said, do you think King Lil G gets the credit he deserves, and he deserves to get the credit he did, because he's you know, he's there at a level right now, you know what I mean, which I'm sure everyone is proud of, and some may not be, you know what I mean? So how do you feel about, you know, the status of King Lil G now, and for you to have music with him?
I think he's an independent artist, bro, right? So he's a boss, bro, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure he's accepting, he's good where he's at. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Of course, we always want to get to that next level, but what is the next level of people's perception? You get what I'm saying? Right. Homie, wife, or I don't know if he's, you know, if he's still married or whatever, but he got a wife, a house. You know what I'm saying? He has he's living life.
But do you think? Let me ask you this part then. Let me flip it, because do you think it's a good thing that he's doing? Because sometimes, you know, we need different avenues, and like someone like King G to crack the door open. You know, do you think that's good now to open the door for other, specifically Latin artists? You know what I mean? Homies coming out. You know what I mean, to crack that door open more? Or do you think he's doing it? Because some people may think, you know, they put the pressure on him. He's not doing enough. He should do much. Or do you think he's doing enough? Or do you like, what is your perception on that as a whole?
My perception is he's in his lane, you know, he's in his lane, bro. And at this point, he's in the position where he don't have to fuck with anybody, you know? Right. So if he chooses to fuck with you,
that's his responsibility though, since he has that kind of spot right now. He has the
in a way,
make it happen.
I feel people come correct at him, and there's ways about going about stuff, you know. I believe because he didn't know me when the homie set that up, and you know, he seen I was trying to come up. I didn't have no big hits like that. Right. Well, I had one that had 1 million views and shit, couple million views, but besides that, like, I didn't have nobody on his caliber on my shit, you know? Right. And I feel that he does help out a lot of people, bro, because he has a big camp around him, and I know he takes care of a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So with the whole thing of, I get the whole thing. Like I was saying earlier, there's some people that don't help people out, but then again, like especially in the rap shit, a lot of people will try to use you, bro. So I'm pretty sure he's been through that shit a lot.
Right. There's a difference between, like you said, helping someone and people with the bullshit. And I know, like you said, this is nothing new. All of the, artists, especially street artists, have been through this and kind of just, I think that's what deters some of the people in the long run, because they've been through so much bullshit with homies and people, like you said, trying to use them and all that. And so I know it's hard, you know what I mean? Some can deal with it, some can't, and some just say fuck it and don't even look back, so it's good that some people do still try to do things, but I know it goes both ways, man. You know what I mean? Because motherfucking them streets will use you up, bro, and homies too, especially when they see you get in this position.
Shit down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel that 100%, bro. I feel he does his part. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own opinion on shit, but at the end of the day, bro, he's handling his business as a man, as an artist. I know he's taking care of his camp, and he's an entrepreneur all the way around, bro. He has his different brands that he does, and he's just a smart businessman,
Right.
So I can respect that, bro. I can respect that, and he's not like, oh, fuck it, you ain't a nobody, I ain't gonna work with you. We got at him correct, and like I say, he's a businessman, and we made it happen, bro. And he's been solid. He's been solid with me, so I ain't got nothing bad to say about him.
For sure. Shout out to King Lil G. I much respect to the dude doing his thing. I've seen him come up, his journey, kind of reminds me like a Nip, you know what I mean? Because both like independent and came up, like been doing it for a minute. Some people may think he just came out of nowhere, but the boy's been doing it for a minute, for years, so it reminds me of that, and I love to see that when homies get to this level, you know what I mean? It may not be major, but it's beautiful, like you said, being independent, you know what I mean, and being able to, enjoy the fruits of labor,
Yeah.
For sure. So let's do this right here. This is the homie right here, NDUB with King Lil G. Street Talk.
I don't want the romance. I just want to get my money up. I need more bands. Loyal to the game, yeah, I live by the code. AK-47, yeah, my shit go. Yeah, my shit go, cause I live by the code. My shit go, cause I live by the code. My shit go, cause I live by the code. Yeah, I live by the code. My shit go.
I've been living by the fucking code, they know what it is. I was at the LAX, they know that I'm taking trips. How the fuck you really know your boy is solid? You never seen him catch a fake, so how the fuck he bought it? Don't be stupid, all the kilos come from Florida. They know I made it out the city in a tour bus. How the fuck we slide through your hood and we gangbang? How the fuck we make moves, we break rules on the same day? My enemies, they clicked up, they bitched up, they straight lane. If you gon' shoot at me, you bitches better aim straight. Pretty bitches driving me around while I'm rolling up. She don't love me, I don't love her, we just wanna fuck. I'm from the E and I'm a devil, we notorious. If we pull up, then we pull up, we ain't warning ya. I'm at the W with Erica and Gloria. Y ya saben que yo tengo la novia.
I don't wanna dance, I don't wanna romance. I just wanna get my money up, I need more bands. Loyal to the game, yeah, I live by the code. AK-47, yeah, my shit go. Yeah, my shit go, cause I live by the code. My shit go, cause I live by the code. My shit go, cause I live by the code. Yeah, I live by the code. Yeah, my shit go. Yeah, I got game, bitch, I'm a boss. I be on another level, somewhere up on top. Never forget where I came from, raised on the block. Down the street from Easy, next door to Tupac. It's just me against the world, cause I don't trust shit. You already know the name is the same as the click. I came in this bitch with a plan to get rich. I got aim, watch me hit. I work hard, I don't wish, I don't dream, I just live. Cut them off if they switch. Jealousy and envy's one hell of a mix. I put on for my city, from here to LA. I got ties and Tijuas for them kilos all day. Better watch what you say, cause we live by the code. The streets can get cold on your ass if you fold. Fuck the bad bad bitch for a bag of that blow. After I hit, she said my shit go. I don't wanna dance, I don't wanna romance. I just wanna get my money up, I need more bands. Loyal to the game, yeah, I live by the code. AK-47, yeah, my shit go. Yeah, my shit go, cause I live by the code. My shit go, cause I live by the code. My shit go, cause I live by the code. Yeah, I live by the code. My shit go. My shit go.
Yeah, yay. The homie NDUB, hold on. Let me run. I gotta talk about this. Hold on, let me see. Fix that echo. But the homie, man, hey, like I said, the first that right there, you got one, bro. You know what I mean? The song is dope. The video is fire. Like that shit goes right there, bro. That's the one, homie. I'm congratulations on that, man. You know?
Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, that's the one that had the homie Gold Toes hit me up. Like, yeah, bro.
Oh yeah, okay. I agree. That's it. You know what I mean? Dope, bro. You know what I mean? I want to see that blow up, homie. Like, so when you like, even with what you have going with Gold Toes, does that affect like I know it's distribution with the music, but is that like a whole media package as well? Like promote the videos and all that? Like what
Yeah. Yeah, he is gonna be getting the videos monetized and so forth as well, you know. So he likes this song. We haven't really talked about exactly what we're gonna do, you know what I'm saying, with the song. But I'm gonna be uploading it. I haven't even uploaded it to the site. You know, they gave me basically a platform to upload all my music now directly. I don't have to pay CD Baby no more or none of that, you know. And it's cool because I can pretty much see everything.
I fuck with CD Baby for years. Shout out to CD Baby, like back in the day. They always been. I know stuff is like changing, but I still like rock with CD Baby because they were, you know, like day ones, and they always been solid. I would say that. Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
With them, with Gold Toes, I'm able to actually track everything versus just what, because CD Baby, I
you don't know. You just know what they tell you.
Yeah, I just know what they tell me. Here's your
80%. That's right.
So, I mean, like I told you, bro, I got a couple albums in me. So why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not do this and get with the homie that can put me in a higher position? You get what I'm saying? Right. So we're gonna try it out. We're gonna give it, you know, our all, and we're gonna be here regardless, you know.
Right. That part. Tell us about a little bit, because some people may or may not know where you're from and all that. Tell us a little bit about, you know, where you're from and a little bit about your, you know, where you come from and what made you to be NDUB, homie. For the people who may not know.
So right now, so my home is the high desert. You know, I've been out here for a minute. I was born in LA, but you know, growing up, the family were in that street business, and so with that, we were moving around a lot, bro. So I was always the new kid, always fighting. Just grew up like that, bro. Always never, you know how people grow up with friends, and that was more up here for me. And I was already in junior high, you know, so I was already in 8th grade when I moved up here. So prior to that, I was just moving around everywhere, bro. San Diego, all LA, even spent a little time in Vegas. But I've been up here for a minute now, and this is what I call home. You know what I'm saying? I was born in LA, but I've been doing my dirt out here and pretty much, you know, been out here for long enough to rep it, bro. You know, I wasn't born here or nothing, but this is my home, you know?
Right.
So,
and that's, how do you say, because
it's Victorville. So it's 15. Yeah, 15 North. So like if you live in LA or the San Bernardino area, you have to pass Victorville to go to Vegas.
I'm familiar with Victorville. I just thought it was another name, so I was like,
Atlanta, we do the shows at. I lived in too and shit, but you know, I used to mess around more over there on the west side of Victorville, you know. So,
Right.
but I lived in Atlanta and stuff. But
Okay.
yes, sir. But yeah, just moved around a lot, bro. Didn't have much guidance. So, you know, at an early age, I hit prison at 18 years old. And just not having that guidance, bro, and just my mom always being in the streets working, you know, I just didn't have a guidance and fell into a bunch of bullshit. And you know, it is what it is now, bro. I learned and it made me who I am today, you know. So I learned a lot from that shit. It took me a while, but hey, I made it past all that shit. A lot of people can't say they have, bro, out of all the shit I've been through. And, you know, I'm gonna make that difference, bro. Be that guidance for our youth and, you know, be the opportunity for the homies.
What up, Big
Right.
Joe? Hey, what
Yeah.
is your shout out to Big Joe, shout out to Jim Magana.
Big Joe.
Yeah, Big Joe, what up, big homie? Speaking of your moms, what does your mom think about like your rap career and what are you doing with music and all that? Does she approve or what does she think about it?
Yeah, she's proud of me, man. She got my back 100%. You know, she's between her and my wife, bro. They, you know, they're solid. Anything I need, they're gonna do it for me, bro. So
that's big because it definitely takes support when you're doing shit like music. You know what I mean? It's definitely gonna take support from your loved ones, you know, or someone, you know. So that's what's up, man.
Yeah, she believes
I'm
doing stuff. She sees it, bro. She sees it, and she knows that later when she gets older, I'm gonna be taking care of her. You know,
that part.
Keep shit going, bro.
That part. That's what's up. Who else? DD asked a question. Let me see. She said, "Do you? Where's that question? Oh, DD. Do you pay? Okay, yeah. Do you pay for your videos out of pocket? I guess meaning like, do you have a team or do you do everything totally independent?
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a video team, which Manny's pretty much my team, but of course I gotta pay him because time is money. I don't expect people to do shit for free.
Right. Exactly.
And then I had that in the beginning where people were, hey, I'm doing, but it's on their time, you know. And this is my vision, so I can't. When it's my vision, I need shit done a certain way. So if I gotta pay, you know, I'm gonna pay, you know, for good quality. You gotta invest in yourself. Like that's one thing. That's one thing I learned later. You gotta have quality music. Like if you don't do this shit, quality videos, you can't. You gotta sell yourself, and you showing some, you know, some work that ain't nobody gonna invest in you if you don't invest in yourself. Pretty much, you know.
Right. That's a fact. We got NDUBs in the house, people. NDUB. NDUB. Don't get it confused with NDUB. It is NDUB when you look it up on YouTube because I want the people to get that, you know, straightened out. So, you know, they can properly look you up and go support the homie, download all his music. He got a gang of albums. If you look his page up, even on YouTube, wherever you stream, you'll see all the projects he has out already. He has a gang of shit out already. And as you've seen, he has a new video out, The West. I'm gonna bang that again before we get up out of here. But let me bang some more shit. Let me see
what we got. We got
what you want to do next, homie? What up, the patio politics? What up?
Play the fake and the phonies, bro. That bangs. That's a little. That got a cool little visual to it too.
The fake and the phonies.
Yeah. It's either on my page or on Latin Beast. There's two of them out, I believe.
Pineapple on a pizza.
The beginning, it's we did a little skip, but it didn't turn out how I wanted it to be. But you know, I'll let you tell me what movie it's from. Yo, for everybody tuned in right now, make sure you guys go check out the homie Chino Mike's event tomorrow. It's the Escorts. He got Maria Avila, MC Pancho's gonna be up there hosting it. A lot of people are gonna be out there, man. You guys make sure you guys come mess with my boy Chino Mike at No More Locked Doors on Instagram. Look it up. It's gonna be a dope event, and it's for charity. I know a portion of proceeds go to a charity, so go support for a good cause.
Yeah, he said no more locked doors. I like that.
Yeah, the homie, he did. He was telling me about some stuff he did, bro. In the prisons, he
Right.
got certificates and stuff for welding. Like he started that welding shit
Right.
in there.
Yeah, that's become now a lot of homies doing that.
You can't find it, huh? Where's that?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
Probably fake and the letter N, just the letter N, and then phonies. My bad. I just put it in the chat too of how it's spelled.
Okay, let me see.
While the homies looking up the song too, everybody. I know we haven't talked about the event August 19th too much. It's gonna be a low rider and bike show. We got Corrupt, we got Dub C, we got Lighter Shade of Brown, we got Sly Slick and Wicked. They're the ones that sing the oldies. Sad Boy Local, Bella the Rapper, Killer Rosa. We got Twixie, Lil Blackie, CC Valencia is gonna be there. Izzy, Grincho. Who else? Yeah, it's gonna be a dope event. You guys make sure you come check it out. All ages. Dope.
Dude, I don't see this. I don't know. Let me see. How do you say pronounce it again?
I send you it in the comments right here. It's fake, and then just space the letter N, just the letter N, and then space, and then phony, PHONIES. And then just put NDUB and it should pop up. If you can't find it, you can go to my page as well. NDUB Music, N space DUB space music.
That's on YouTube?
Yep.
Every time I put in NDUB, it puts NDUBs. Okay, there we go. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, DD sent me something. Let me see. God, he help. Let me see. Okay.
Yeah, that NDUB dude. I don't know. That's a dude from like, I don't know where he's from. I know he ain't from this country though. I think he's from like Germany.
Yeah, that's crazy. I got shit like that too. It's a dude in Germany or some other country, homie, that has G-Lew too, bro. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, so I understand. Okay, it takes me to NDUB, but I don't see that fucking video though. I see down the ride. I see talk about me.
Go to video. If you're on my YouTube, go to videos and then they'll pop up in the order for him.
Okay. Okay, I got the West. I got July. It just one says July 16th, 2021, and then I got sliding. I got in the low NDUB, cold outside. We going in street talk. Bad little bitch.
Not on there.
Talk about me down the ride. Cut them off. Let me see. Came up. Take you on a ride. Just want to live. No, I don't see that one, bro. The fake and phony.
Fuck it. Man. Do you want to do the one that got my shit out there? The very first one, cut them off.
Let me see. Cut them off.
That one. So basically, like I was telling you, bro, that was the point where I got over the people not supporting me. You know what I'm saying? Like with that song, bro. And literally, right when I stopped fucking with people that don't support me, my music started elevating.
Wow. So this is a cut them off. So like 4 years ago. So this right here
started it.
This started it right here, people. Let's go.
Yo, what's good, bro? Yeah, it's me, NDUB. Yeah, I know it's been a minute. I had to get away from all the bullshit and the phony motherfuckers. You know how that shit be. How you been, though? Guys, the address, you guys come by, I have something real special for you guys.
I know you guys can't see the video, but if you need to go check the video out, it's dope.
Johnny Cash got the word.
I cannot fuck with you. I cannot fuck with your kind. I know what I gotta do. I gotta leave you behind. I cannot fuck with you. I cannot fuck with your kind. I know what I gotta do. I gotta leave you
I see them lighting when they switching up. I see through you if you fake the funk. Nothing to prove, my flow is smooth, bitch, I'm the one. I cut them loose, I cannot lose, I'm far from dumb. I made a move, it ain't with you if you show no love. Don't give me dabs, don't give me hugs, don't say what's up. Don't come around if there ain't no trust, loyalty's a must. If you wanna fuck with us, you gotta keep it 100 plus, or you about to miss this bus. You can keep your fake love, fake homies, fake thugs. I'ma keep this shit solid, real killers, real plugs. See, there's levels to this shit, and I'm feeling real up. This ain't luck, little homie, it's the shit that I done.
I cannot fuck with you. I cannot fuck with your kind. I know what I gotta do. I gotta leave you behind. I cannot fuck with you. I cannot fuck with your kind. I know what I gotta do. I gotta leave
My
you
city small with a lot of hate. A lot of rappers trying to make it, but pride in their way. I hit a couple for some features, say you gotta pay. Now I'm feeling disrespected cause my music bang. In the streets, know my name, I'm tied up. Got a lot of people jealous, wanna see me doing good, but they hate I'm doing better. Don't get mad, just get your bread up. Mind your business, keep your head up. Cut them off if they don't get it. All these rappers gon' regret it for not giving me my credit. All your fake love don't accept it, homie, you can get the stepping. Before I draw out this weapon, I'ma keep it independent till they throw a milli in it. Then I'll murder, watch me kill it. All the fake shit, I don't feel it, and that's why
I cannot fuck with you. I cannot
bars.
I gotta leave you behind. I cannot
Hey, the homie NDUB. Hey, that's a. Hold on. Let me fix this. Let me make sure we don't have an echo, bro. Man, that right there though, homie, you got some.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate
Seriously,
it.
homie. Like, I told you this last time we talked, but man, it's like this is the shit, we need right now, bro. It's like, so this is the music like we need, and I'm glad you got the situation with Gold Toes to get this out there. Like, so what are the immediate plans? Like, are we working on a new project that's gonna go through, that new outlet, or like what's the next
Yes.
the process now?
So basically, I'm gonna, submit my everything, pretty much everything that I have out, bro. I'm gonna resubmit it through them, take it down, and they have more streaming places, about 130 more than CD Baby. So
Right.
it's definitely gonna put it out more. So definitely I'm gonna get behind that West song, and kind of have that be the spear to just all my music, and I I think it's dope, bro, because it's like I released it, and even though the release date's gonna stay the same, it's like I feel it's a new opportunity with music I already have put out, that's gonna get in the hands of different people. So that song "Cut 'Em Off" might be
That was Cut 'Em Off. Someone asked Nate. Oh, Nate Love asked what was the name of that jam again. That was Cut 'Em Off. We'll try to put it in the comments right there, DD. If you could put that link to that last song, which was Cut 'Em Off. Excuse me, in the comments. Yeah. So do you get that with like people, like, because like you said, you got a lot of singles. You don't have an official album, but you got projects out there. Like, I don't know if you consider mixtapes or EPs or whatever.
short.
Do you get that where you have like where now you've covered a body of work where you've recorded multiple projects, and you get people that like certain songs, like it may be a song you did and you just forgot about because you're working a lot, you're doing stuff. Like, do you get that? Or do you understand that part? Or is it even songs you like personally? Or do you just don't even like, you just keep it moving?
Yeah, it's crazy because some songs you'd be like, "Oh, I'm just do this song," and people are really fucking with it. Um, but you know, hold on, bro. My bad. Hey, I'm on this real quick. Give me a second. Yeah, bro. So I mean, ask the question one more time. My bad,
Yeah, I
bro.
knew he's like, I forgot. He's like,
I
you
got
ain't
this.
even smoking, homie.
Get a smoke.
No, I was just saying, like, when do you get that, like, where people like certain songs, like you that, like Cut Them Off, or songs that you've done previously? You know what I mean? It's like, damn, I really like that, and you may have moved on. It's like you have to accept that people, because even I learned that too as an artist. You do a lot of different songs and projects, and it may be even certain songs you may not even care like to like yourself personally, like, because it's whatever personal about that song you don't like, or I could have done better. But people love these songs, you know what I mean? So it's like, do you get that a lot?
Yeah, I do, and it sucks when you have, especially like you do features and you ain't really, messing with that artist no more. It's
Right.
like kind of a waste of a song to me, there, especially if they hit millions of views and stuff.
Right.
Uh, People will ask, and I keep my stuff business, so I don't, be speaking on little fallouts and stuff. So,
Right.
you got to be professional, and certain songs get brought up a lot, and you might not want them to get brought up, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, you're still on that song, and it's music, whether you fuck with the person or not. So yeah, I keep all my music, and yeah, we'll Cut 'Em Off. I like Cut 'Em Off a lot, but a lot of people fuck with that song, bro.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, there's a dance song I did for that dude Ink Junkies, which was a
Oh,
cool.
yeah, be
Yeah,
doing this little shit.
the
Shout out to
dance.
Ink Junkies, man.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I did a song for him, and it was cool for me, because it was more for about him. But when we were going around, people wanted to hear that song all the time, bro, and they would go crazy for it. So
Right.
yeah, I what you're saying.
Right. So what where do you see that you get like a lot of your love for, like, I'm sure you're able to see the people that tap in with you, not personally, but you could probably see different regions or wherever. Where do you see, like, do you see that, or is it just all over, being that we have the internet, or is there a certain people that really fuck with you, like, I see these people really over here rock with me, or is it where you're at, or over here, or LA or San Diego, or maybe overseas, like, do you see a certain amount of love from certain people, or is this
Yeah,
all over?
it's of course all the people that we see in the entertainment, there's people that show love, but a lot of the love, the most of the love, to be honest, bro, is people that don't know me, bro. People on Instagram that I meet.
Yeah, that's how it
Um,
works, bro.
and I think it's all perception, bro. This is all they know me as, So in their eyes, this is what I am, That's all and nothing else.
Right.
Um, so I would say definitely from people I don't know, bro. From people I don't know, definitely support me. Of course, I got, Andy Rodriguez, my boy Joe Castro, Myrna Velasco that have my
Hey,
back.
Castro, that's
Yeah.
my big homie. What up,
Attorney,
Joe?
Rosenberg. This is the third annual Summer Nights coming up, and he was there from the very first one. Um, so I'm just I keep it solid with people, bro. He sponsored the first time. Second time I brought him in as a partner, you know what I'm saying? Third time I brought him in as a partner, and I'm not a greedy person, bro. If you gonna show me love, let's eat together, bro. And
Right.
he did that genuinely, so that's why I rock with Rosenberg, man. Shout out to him. If you guys need a
Right.
criminal defense lawyer, hit up attorney Rosenberg, man. He's a real deal.
Hey, yeah, what up, Big Joe? Hey, tell the importance, because we spoke briefly on this earlier, but like having a team opposed to trying to do everything like yourself. I'm sure what you've done for a lot, but how important is that? Like you said, because that helps with, just like you spoke on Rosenberg and all these sponsors and different things you have going on. I'm sure that you didn't just do that by yourself. So how important is it to, like, and how does that work for one independent artist, one who may be listening to you now and may need help, or doesn't know which
So
direction to go? Like, how do these things work for an independent artist?
it's cool to do stuff on your own. You're gonna have to do shit on your own until you're able to put something up, then people are gonna start rocking with you more.
Right.
Um, yeah, so I would say Rosenberg, Joe Castro, Andy, all these people, bro. They had my back, and yeah, bro. Fucking
That's what's up. No, I'm just saying the importance of just having, or like you said, when you do it for so long, like how does that even come into play? We're getting a team together and getting sponsors
so
and shit like this for people who don't know.
it's hard to put a team together, bro. Like I said, you deal with a lot of people, and some people will try to use you. But when you get a genuine person that is gonna do stuff without a benefit to them, you need to hold on to that person.
Right.
And there's very few people. I dealt with a lot of people, and those names that I named, they've been genuine to me.
Right.
But it's very important. I mean, like I said, you got to do it on your own first before you get people to help you and build that team. You got to do it on your own, but you need a team to level up. I mean, to get you to the next level, because you can't do everything.
Right.
If you're doing everything, you're gonna be stuck wasting all your time doing that. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Versus getting people to play these roles, and you have more time to be an artist, or more time to be an actor, a promoter, whatever it is. So, there's different compartments, and in order to be successful and get to that next level, you need a team, bro. You need
Right.
it. You can do it yourself, but if you're
But it's
doing
not
it,
enough.
where are you gonna level up to if you ain't fucking
It's
with?
not enough. That's why I just wanted your perspective on it, because I agree totally. it's like if you are an artist or whatever you're doing, you need time. And like you said, you can do it because you have to do it. You know, in reality, you have to do it by yourself. Where until, like you said, you do get people that believe in you and want to fuck with you, right? But like you said, to reach your full potential, you do need a team. You need people around you and trustworthy and just people you can trust to make it happen, because it's not going to happen overnight. You have to have people that really believe in you and want to really, that really rock with you, because it ain't going to happen overnight. So you don't need someone that's going to say, oh, this ain't working, they're out, when you put 6 months, a year in or whatever. So you need people really on your team, you know what I'm saying? But I agree totally, because the artist needs time to be an artist. You have to do the things you do to make you great. You can't do this and then be doing this over here, doing this over here, and doing this over here, because it's just not going to work. So I agree, bro. But it's hard too. It's hard to keep us, even to get a team and to keep a solid team is very hard.
Yeah. With money, people, the bigger your team too, it don't have to be a big ass team.
Right. I agree.
Solid people that are gonna move like you move, and you'll be good. The less the better. You don't want a big ass team, because then people, when money starts coming in,
can't watch everything. You can't watch everything.
Yeah, people want to do stuff a certain way. You gotta also, if it's your team and you're the artist, you gotta make your vision clear. You know what I'm saying? Because some people might be trying to do it for their benefit, or you gotta have that vision, know where you're going with it, move with a purpose, don't do random shit, and just keep it low on the team, man. Keep it low and just solid ones, and just treat people good, do good business. That's the main thing, building these relations, doing good business. Some people might not like me, but ain't nobody gonna say, hey, that fool hasn't paid me my money, or this dude fucking his event was ghetto. Somebody, you know what I'm saying, did, I do what I gotta do, so people can't say shit like that, man.
Hey, what would you say, Dub? What would you say is, and again, the question I'm asking you is just where maybe people or youngsters who may be watching, and because this is what it's about. Everything we're doing now is about teaching, and us doing better. Even people who are at our level or your level or better, each one teach one. But what would you say, like to someone like to like get to that next level, like even for you, what was a turning point for you when you said, okay, because like I'm sure you've been doing it forever, independent, doing it, starting from nothing, homie, when it was no audience, there was no anything, but what was a turning point for you that helped you say, okay, man, this may work, or it's working a little bit, opposed to you just putting all into it and not seeing anything, like all money in, no money out, like Nip, but a turning point for you that you said, man, okay, we may be on to something.
Before, I was all about my homies, investing my time into people that weren't really down for me. You know what I'm saying? How the streets claim to be down, some people just ain't like that, bro. And before, everything was like, I wanted to impress my homies, bro, even though, whatever. I grew up with my homies, like I said, the ones up here, and so I was so close to them. Even when I was with my girl, I was with, I would pick them over her at times. Right. And some situations happen, bro, and it showed me that, you ain't really got too much homies like that, like people claim. You know what I'm saying? And these people weren't supporting me, and I was already doing my music for a long time. As soon as I was like, literally, bro, the same day I said, fuck these motherfuckers that claim to be my homies, that don't support me, that ain't doing shit to better me as a person. I don't need them around me, I don't want to go hang out and just smoke weed. And so that day I told myself, I'm gonna take this shit serious. I stopped worrying about the people that ain't worrying about me, and just started looking forward and going hard, bro. As soon as I said I cut off the bullshit, I literally overnight, my shit started going up, bro. Like You know that song, I put out that song and shit just started going up ever since those 4 years since I put that thought in my head. Because before I'm like, nah, I'm gonna go over here, smoke with the homie, you know, and it was a waste of time, bro. I was just wasting time, bro. Don't waste.
But how do you deal with that? And the homie said, play a song, we'll play one. How do you deal with though the on the back end of that, like the backlash for those same homies you cut off? It may be some that understand, and it may be a couple out the bunch, and now they hating, you know, they talking, you know.
It was, they were like, yeah, he's Hollywood now, and this and that, and but now it's like, oh, we see you doing your thing, oh, good shit, acting like they've been down and shit, but at the end of the day, bro, I'm a man, you know what I'm saying? So if somebody really got an issue, bro, I don't care what they talking about. Like I said earlier, I'm more about actions, you know? So you can keep all that shit over there, whatever, all that negative stuff, whatever you got to say, bro, I ain't even hearing it, you know? I'm over here doing some positive stuff, and they really, if people really had an issue, you know, they wouldn't tell me, hey, you're doing...
We wouldn't talk about it. Yeah. But tell me this, because then that's gonna segue, because you have another song going to play here. I just noticed you got some big features here, man. First and foremost, let me give you a shout out for that. You got a lot of big features. But just like you said, how talk and all that, but we're now in an age where this new generation and the rappers, that's what they do. You know what I mean? They talk a lot. They talk a lot. I don't know who's really, you know, walking the talk that they talk, but you know, some do, some don't. And then we're seeing a lot of youngsters, you know, a lot of stuff play out as well. Like, where are you at with that right there, and how, because that's going to segue, because I see you have a feature with another homie, which is a big feature, and this dude has a lot of controversy, you know what I mean, whether you like him or you don't. He's a major figure out here right now, Swifty Blue. Tell us about this collaboration, and on top of that, like rappers like Swifty Blue and the youngsters who do a lot of, you know, this now. That's where we're at. Like, what do you think about that?
Shout out to Swifty Blue, you know, that's Swifty. The homie. When it comes to like I told you, bro, I went to prison at an early age, you know. So when it comes to certain things, bro, you know, King's a homie, Swifty's a homie.
Yeah, that ain't, stay out of that. That ain't my business.
Hello?
Yeah, you there. I got you.
Okay. Yeah, so I just, you know, I just mind my business, bro.
Your business. Hey, you didn't have to say nothing. That was the perfect answer. I just wanted like your take on it, you know, and that could be a, you know, just question however you answer it, but that's really the best answer. I do the same thing, homie. I just mind my business, homie. That's really the best thing you can do, because that's where a lot of it starts, when one person has to, because we're in an age now where you know, a lot, it's about pride, homie, and egos, and people are real sensitive. So you could just say one thing and it could go a whole different direction. You know what I mean? So I respect that, homie. Mind your business, bro. That's the best thing anyone can do. Right?
You know, like they told me, first thing they told me, homie, keep your mouth closed and keep your eyes and ears open, bro.
That
you know,
that part.
Shit, half of what you see, or what is it?
No, only believe half of what you see and none of what you hear, or vice versa. I don't know. Yeah. Bandana, Chico's Tacos, what up? She said new generation stupid. Yeah, it's a lot of shit. We just, you know, you could go a lot of ways. I never like to just, especially on platform, just talk bad on the younger homies, because that's just not, that's where a lot of it started anyway. It's a disconnect, you know. So I never want to do that, whether I agree or not, you know. But I know that's not the route. You know, hopefully one day we could come to a, you know, we go ahead, bro.
Things to me just have to be properly addressed, bro. You know, and that's it. You know, as me, the way I conduct myself and the way I was taught, bro, is we don't talk, bro. You know, we just handle business, bro. That's it.
That's what that's some that's big words right there. I wish a lot of more people would do that right now, because I think that's what's fucked up right now. This internet and everything, where everyone is quick to go to social media, go to, you know, like you said, we don't talk about it, man. Especially if it's real issues, bro.
Yeah.
Go ahead, homie.
Yeah, so I just stay away from that type of stuff, bro, because you know there's a certain way I conduct myself, and I'm here to do entertainment, bro. I'm here to have people like me, and you know I don't want to be attached to anything negative, bro. Sometimes it happens, and it is what it is, you know. But for the most part, shit just been smooth, bro, and I'm just trying to keep it going smooth and just doing my thing, bro. That's it.
That part. I'm talking too much now too. Let's get to this next shit. I was gonna bang with you and you and the homie Swifty Blue. Hey, happy birthday to my my young homie Bandana, Chico's Tacos. Happy birthday. But
Birthday.
this is you with the homie Swifty Blue right here. Another banger, y'all. NDUB. That's the homie NDUB. Shout out to Swifty Blue. Man. Oh wait. Hey dude, hold on, let me fix. Dude, hold on. Shout out to Hold on. Shout out to Swifty, man. But dude, you got off on that fucking verse, dude. That last verse right there. Can't hear him. Oh, okay, there it is. There it is. What happened?
Oh, you hear?
Yeah, I hear you now. I don't know if you're muted. Go ahead, bro.
That track with my boy TY, bro. Well, my verse and shit, he was like, bro, if you do your Spanish shit like this, your whole album, I'll be behind this shit. And he's signed to 3-6 Mafia. This was when we laid that shit down. But
wow,
yeah, he was fucking with that Spanish shit. I'm
no,
gonna have some
right there. Yeah, that the whole shit flipped right there. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
That was hard, homie. That was hard. I like that. The joke, that's my favorite verse. Yeah. Me too, bro. I'm like, whoa. You know what I mean? That was hard, bro. For you, out of all the stuff you put out, let me get a personal from you that you like the most. And I want to play that song. Like if there's any that we can go to that you really personally really like. You know what I mean?
There's a song called In the Lolo. And that Lolo. Just my verse on that shit, bro, is fire. You gotta the homies verse is first, and then I'm on the second verse, but that verse right there is some heat right there, bro. That's one of my.
That's the one.
In the Lolo, yeah.
Let's do it right here, y'all.
The homies from Chicago that I collabed with.
Okay.
Set. I'm tripping on set. I'm tripping on set. Look, hey, I'm tripping on set. Nigga,
let's go.
I'm tripping on the set, boy, we love to leave him wet. My finger flexing on that tech, hit him up and leave a mess. In the trenches with my niggas, still running up a check. Big dog with the Fed Street background check. I heard you a junkie and you shopping, so we got it on deck. Ain't your mama ever take nothing, rough necks. I heard you spinning on the ops, bullets ripping crew necks. Salute. Hey, till them goons feel none. Know them pussy niggas scared, and they tryna feel less. Why you capping all that talking? Who you trying to impress? Look, lately I've been fucking with the guests, so when you see me burning, it be tucked in my guest. Hey, shit, I even keep it in my sweats. You don't think you going up? Look, take a guess. I've been picking up his face out of breath. Late night, can't sleep, waking up with cold sweats. And that creep in that Lolo. So we be on that creep in that Lolo. On that creep in that Lolo. So look, we on that creep in that Lolo. Hey, look, we on that creep in that Lolo. Hey, look, we on that creep in that Lolo. We be on that creep in that Lolo. Look, we be on that creep in that Lolo.
If you tripping on the set, guaranteed to leave you hit. You don't really want the problems with the motherfucking West. California's where I rest. Everybody know I'm next. Got my exes trying to text and the haters wanna flex. I ain't worried about shit, I'm steady riding with a stick. So if you wanna press the issue, don't go do it on the net. If you feel the disrespect, make sure it's properly addressed before you get up in the wreck. You can lose your life in seconds. Don't be out there driving reckless. I murder rappers so effortless. Taking risks for these presidents. Getting money is evident. Anything else irrelevant. Bitch, I roam through your residence with a chrome. I am hazardous. Blue is face out the back his head.
On that creep in that Lolo. So we be on that creep in that Lolo. On that creep in that Lolo.
That's another bad
so
video.
We on that creep in that Lolo.
I suggest you guys go check it out.
Creep in that Lolo. Hey, look, we on that creep in that Lolo.
Yes,
we be on that creep in that Lolo. low. Look, be on that creep and that low.
Ooh-wee. Yeah, the video is yeah, dope, homie. That's another thing that I really like respect too about what you have going on. You got dope music, but all of the visuals, like everything is on point. That shows me too that you're serious about what you're doing, because not only is the music tight, but all the thing is like solid. You know what I mean? So salute to you for that, bro.
Appreciate it, man. Shout out to LA Icon. He shot that one. It was the last
Icon.
minute too.
That's what's. How is it working with? I see, because again, like you collaborate with a lot of different people, right, over different periods of time, and now you see, like you just spoke on earlier, how keeping these good relationships and doing the right thing, because you see a lot of these people now. Even people like Icon, who's been doing this thing, right? But now I guess the light is on him, so people know him now. So how is
Yep.
it even working with certain people and seeing them at different plateaus now? You know what I mean?
It's super dope, bro. It's super dope. With LA Icon, he knew my brother from their music shit back in the day, and
Right.
then I met him, and it's cool, bro. I mean, to see, because everybody has leveled up from 3 to 4 years. There's some homies that are doing bigger movies now that guys, are with the union, and it's
Right.
just it's dope, bro. It's dope, and that's why I say building those relationships is important, bro, because you never know. You might be in the position to help this guy, but later on he might be able to put you on a higher level,
Right.
and
Right.
the world makes a lot of circles like that, and that's you got to treat people right. You got to treat
Good
people
talk.
right. And even when I go on movie sets, I fucking thank the janitors, the people cooking right there. Like, it's just respect, respect, and you give respect and people are going to give you respect
Right.
back. So I always try to put that out there, just showing, respect to people.
That's the biggest thing I think we could give as older homies, or even people who have been through some things, to younger dudes that haven't went through anything yet. I think that's the best advice you could always give them, because that's like a Bible. That's like truth. It's just the real. You know what I mean? You treat people and respect and all that, how you want to be treated, because like you just said, everything goes around. The world they don't say that for no reason. The world revolves, everything revolves. What goes up comes down. Everything, homie. So like you said, that's important. I think that's the best advice we can give to people, homie, or younger people or whoever, is to treat people how you would want to be treated, man. You know what I mean? And it's not that hard to do. So I respect that, man, about you. And I see that your character, that's what I always respected about you from the first interview and just following you. You have a good character about yourself, and that could take you a long way, bro. You know,
Yeah. People don't want to work with people that, you got to make it easy for people to work with.
right,
Um, People don't want to work with the dickhead. People don't want to work with a person that's always going to have problems, or you just
right.
got to, conduct yourself with a certain manner. That's it, bro.
That's right. That's right. So I think we kind of covered everything. And I'm gonna play a couple more tracks, but is there anything else you want to speak on or talk about that we did not speak on?
Nah, man. If just, if you're watching this or you watch this and, you're want to get involved with my shows or, um, you know, whatever it is, if you're in the entertainment, whatever, reach out to me. Um, get with these shows that I'm doing now. I'm telling you, like we're talking that full circle. It's something I'm in it for in the long run. So we get about 3,900 people coming out to our events, but it's going to get to the point where we're selling shit out. That's going to be the goal right there. And people that are helping me build this up, I ain't gonna forget that, man. I ain't gonna forget your support. Um, Anything I can do for you, support me. I'm gonna support you 10 times back. So, if you're somebody doing something in entertainment and just looking to build, I'm always looking to build with different companies and see how we can help each other out. So
Right.
that's pretty much it. You know, if you're a younger homie watching this and needs has some questions or whatever, you know, I've been through a lot of shit. I can, you know, tell you to the best of my knowledge or try to direct you in the right way of you trying to do whatever it is, you know. Because like I said, I didn't have the guidance or anybody tell me, oh, you got to do this for your music or you got to do that. I pretty much learned by watching and just, you know, so yeah, just hit me up, NDUB on Instagram or NDUB on all social platforms.
Right. There it is. And anything else like what's well, I think we talked about what's next up, but I know you've talked about working with different artists and doing things. So what can the people kind of look forward to from you in the future? Like, you know, the people that may be following you, can they look for like more music media, or for you to be doing different things, working with other people, or what?
Yeah, so you guys look out for my album. I'm gonna be dropping singles in the meantime, but I am gonna work on some really nice and really take my time. As you heard the homie, you know, I take my time with my music videos. The quality on the music, you guys can hear it, it's good quality. So I'm not gonna bring you no bullshit. It'll be worth the wait. And just, you know, tell a friend shit. You know, that's what it's about. I'm doing good, but right now at this
Always
point,
do better.
yeah, just trying to get my stuff out there more, you know.
Right.
That's it. That's the goal right there.
And one more thing, are there any excuse me, I don't want to say dream collabs, but any future collabs of people that you know you want to write off your bucket list that you want to work with, whether it be celebrity, you know, quote unquote celebrity, or just people period that you want to work with?
Um, to be honest, bro, at this point, I'm not like on that right now. I was on that while I was trying to build my catalog and of
Which
course
is good.
you have
Which
to have
already you have a nice catalog and a nice
yeah,
resume. But go ahead.
yeah. Um, you know, I would like to. There's plenty of artists that I would like to do tracks with right now, but at this moment, I really just want to focus on me, bro, and not really depend on somebody else. You know, I want to really give people my all. Yeah, we'll have a couple features on the album and stuff, but that's not. It's not really like my main focus or something that I really have given too much thought. Like, okay, this is who I want and this is who I'm gonna set it up with. I'm
Right.
just more just trying to get it, bro. Like, it's good to invest in yourself and get out there, but that's not gonna make you. You know what I'm saying? A
I
feature is not.
agree. No, I agree totally. I even think nowadays the feature is more overrated even than what it
Yeah,
used to be. Like back in the day, it was something, you know, because it was different back in the day. You had artists on the same level, you know.
yeah,
It was a treat to get that. Now it's like you said, people reach, and you know that's not going to defy you, especially if you're a new artist. If you're already established, that's different. But if you're a new artist, a lot of times that's not going to solidify you. You know,
yeah.
you got to get people to buy into you, you know, personally, you know, rather
Exactly.
than future.
That's how it works, bro. That's how it works. Once you get to past that little level, you know, of course you have to invest in yourself. But I think I'm to a point where I just need to come with some shit, you know,
Right.
really come with it to where an artist hears it and they're hitting
You
me
wanna
up.
fuck with you.
Yeah, they're
Exactly.
like, "Hey, man, what's up?"
Yeah,
You know, and they're sending me shit. You know,
there you go.
that's that's to the level I'm trying to get to next. You know,
Right.
and you know, I'm gonna do everything right and give it my all and put, you know, what I'm saying, invest into it. But yeah, I can't depend on nobody else at this point, bro.
I agree, bro. I agree. The homie N Dubs is here, people. Been a great show. Like I said, anything else we want to speak on, or if not, you know, any shout outs or anything you want to conclude with?
No, just shout out to my team, you know, everybody that helps out with Nationwide that has been building it from the beginning, bro, to where we have done shit without getting paid, taking losses, you know, and just stuck solid because of that genuine love, bro. I just appreciate you guys like a lot for real. Like without my team, I wouldn't be able to do it, bro, to this extent, you know. And yeah, that's it, bro. I mean, that's pretty much it. Just stay tuned. You know, I'm going to school every Monday. I go to school for my acting shit. You know, I've done a lot of shows, Mayan, SWAT.
Oh, hey, your resume is fucking impeccable. Let me just say that. Real talk, homie. I gotta give you your flowers. Your resume is impeccable. Not only from the movies, but your music is dope too. And I just think people gonna take a minute for everyone to catch up. You know what I mean? But the movie resume and the musical resume is impeccable. The homie's doing this thing. Much respect, much love and respect, bro. I got a lot of respect for you. I always have. That's why I was really even anxious to have you back. Like, you know, because you're a stand-up guy. I love a guy I could talk with and has good understanding, has good head on his shoulders. And it's about positivity, homie. And you preach that, and your music is dope. So I don't got to sit up here and fake with you, man. The music is dope, on point. So much continued success, homie. Keep smashing, homie, and doing your thing. You make me proud, homie. I'm sure a lot of more people too.
Yeah, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you opening up your platform to me and to the company, bro. It's all love, bro. You already know. Like I said, you rock with me, I rock with you, bro. So don't be afraid to reach out for anything, bro. You know, it might be something small, whatever, bro. You know, you show me love, I'm gonna show you it right back, bro. So
that part.
I'm not just saying that, you know, but
I know already, bro. You already shown that to me, homie.
Yeah.
Much love and respect.
Appreciate doing your thing, bro. Keep, you know, letting motherfuckers like me get our stuff off and bringing it to more viewers, bro. We need more people like you that really want to just genuinely help people, bro, you know? Get their shit out.
Yes, sir. Thank you, brother. And we're gonna end it with I know I already played it like twice, but I'm gonna run this shit up. This the homie's new video, The West. Make sure you go tap in, subscribe to his channel, NDUB. Tell the people once more how they could tap into your channel and your music and everything.
So you guys, if you want to subscribe to my YouTube, go to NDUB music, NDUB music. And then for all my other social platforms, it's just NDUB. On all my social platforms, NDUBK on Instagram. But you guys go subscribe, follow, send me a comment, whatever, you know, support the movement. You know, we're always giving tickets away for my shows. So just follow my page. Follow Nationwide Presents. That's my event page. If you guys want to get involved with any events, if you got any businesses, anything, just, you know, hit me up.
Yep. There it is. And like I said, we're gonna bang this The West new video. Go run those numbers up, man. The homie
shot. Somebody busting.
Fireworks? We're doing fireworks.
Is it?
Mic is muted. Is my mic muted? Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, yeah, my mic was muted. My bad. Hey, but once again, shout out to the homie NDUB. Bangers after bangers. That new fucking song is fire, homie. The West. Go run those numbers up. Subscribe to the homie's channel, NDUB Music, man. Okay. And much love and respect, success always, and we'll do it again soon, homie. I'll be tapped in. Much love, homie.
Sounds good, bro. Always honored. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. NDUB, y'all. Peace. We out.
Why they hate, gotta keep the shit going, yeah, it's time to elevate. I done jumped up in the game and they wonder where I came from. They know I'm not the same rapper claiming that they bang some. Did it on my own, knew the hustle gon' pay. Some haters gon' hate, yeah, they always gon' say some. Ammunition for spitting rounds, didn't hear me but you listen now. Bitch, I'm with the game missing now. Really did it, I was flipping pounds. Thanking God that I made it out. No more sleeping on my sister's couch. On my house, you can't kick me out. Living life what I'm about. We gon' hustle every day. Best believe I'm getting money, yeah, homie, self-pay. Got a lot of bad bitches, is the reason why they hate. Gotta keep the shit going, yeah, it's time to elevate.
They said we weren't shit, now we up in this bitch. See, I provide for my kids off the words that I spit. Got a pistol, remain close, I refuse to forget. These jealous motherfuckers wanna see the dime slip. Made a plan to get rich, see I was sitting behind bricks. They told me
Peace and love, y'all. We out. See you tomorrow night. Conversations in the Hookah Lounge with DD Hairston.